Now that you have identified all the negatives on the credit report, is you want to focus on the bankruptcy and you want to dispute the bankruptcy from your credit report. Now, I do want to tell you there are multiple ways of skinning a cat. There's multiple ways of disputing negative items on your credit report as a whole, including a bankruptcy. You can call the credit bureaus and talk to them. You can dispute certain accounts online, and or you can do a dispute letter. So when it comes to public records, you cannot dispute online. I am strongly against anybody disputing their credit report online. I mean, that's a huge no no. If you don't know much about credit, you should definitely at least know that. Never dispute anything online, no matter how tempting it is, how easy it looks. Just simply don't do it, because what that does is takes away your rights to potentially sue if you want to sue. A lot of times, you guys have a strong case. You can sue the credit bureaus, you can sue the collection agencies because they're violating your rights under the FCRA, and they continue to do so even though you're disputing it and you're showing the fact. But if you dispute online, you take away your right. Let me show you guys, like, real quickly what it looks like to dispute online. Now, you cannot dispute public records. So keep in mind, public records are bankruptcy, child support, anything court related. Some people say they have an eviction and they went to court. Now, I do see evictions. However, it's worded a certain way a lot of times, unless it's going to Pacer and it's deemed a public record on your credit report. Let me show you guys how you can dispute online. You can actually go through Smart Credit. If you go to Smart Credit, click on these lines here when you log in. Now, keep in mind, this is for bankruptcies, but I'm also showing you how to remove negatives online. So as you can see, this is a closed charged off account, and here it says take action, and then you click on it if you want to take action, and then it asks you, basically, you can send a message, you can do whatever, just follow the prompts. Then you hit submit, and then magically you've done an online dispute without sending any information, showing any proof, doing an actual dispute letter or anything. Do not expect it to be deleted, okay? But you have given up your rights to sue, so I just want to make that abundantly clear. So I don't encourage that. Another thing that I do not encourage is calling over the phone. I want to challenge this bankruptcy that's on my credit report. Take a look at it. Boom. This is not what's up. I'm challenging it. Now, more than likely, what's going to happen is you're going to talk to someone and they're going to look at it and say, no, this is verified. You're not going to get anywhere, is my point. But you can point out all the information. You can stand 10 toes down and tell them everything that's wrong. Problem is, you don't have any proof. And that's what gets the deletions. That's why it's most important to do dispute letters. You can't show them anything that contradicts how they reported it on your credit report. Remember, I showed you guys that this information was wrong. I was able to show that the information was wrong because I was comparing the two. So I was looking at TransUnion and comparing it to Experian, and vice versa. If you are just calling TransUnion and saying, hey, this is wrong, they can't compare it to Experian. I was also telling you about Pacer and your Pacer report. They don't see your Pacer report over the phone. They are just here taking your phone call and you're over there telling them the fact. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're absolutely correct. And they may know you're correct. But the problem is you don't have evidence and any proof to show them visually. So you calling them, I don't agree. I don't agree. And I don't feel that you're going to get deletions that way. Not for a bankruptcy in most collections and charge offs. But I don't know anyone who was successful at removing any collection charge offs or bankruptcies from a mere phone call from the credit bureau. If that were the case, if it was that simple, please believe that everybody would have done that and nobody would have had a bankruptcy showing up on their credit report. Now that I showed you guys that part, just keep in mind you want to focus on is what is the best way, what is the most effective way. And the most effective way is writing a dispute letter. You even have the option to write dispute letters directly with the court, with the bankruptcy court, or directly with the credit bureaus. You can even do both if you want. So if you want to learn both methods, click on the next video and we'll break that down.